I was gonna rap, but then I realized I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to freestyle, because I think I'm gonna title this video Spotify Wrapped. So I'm gonna be Spotify rapping. But rapping is spelled R-A-P-P-I-N-G. She said BB. But anyways, I'm gonna be discussing my Spotify Wrapped because I've been foaming at the mouth to get my hands on this data, and I know I could look early, but I didn't want to spoil it for myself because I actually had no idea what it was gonna be this year. I had like a rough idea, but I think I was actually wrong about most of my predictions. I don't know. There was one that I was way off on, but I'll get into it. I'll get into my thoughts on the theme of Spotify Wrapped this year. Sorry, I always sound like a guy going through puberty. It's not my fault. Everyone on Roblox voice chat thinks I'm either a twink or transgender, and I don't have a problem with that. It's just like I'm just not. So anyways, we are gonna go through this beat by beat. Here we go. Okay, so first up, I have it on my computer because I'm recording on my phone. I'm not a real YouTuber, you guys. I don't have a Canon 6G47 with a freaking whatever. Anyways, so for minutes listened, this is like the first little thing, I listened to 146,548 minutes of music this year on Spotify. Can we get a freaking round of applause? Last year, I'm gonna reference my last year's Spotify quite a bit. Last year, I listened to 43,792 minutes of music, which I listened to almost 100,000, actually over 100,000 more minutes, almost 150,000 minutes of music this year. And that's because I don't know, I don't think it's late, and it's, I don't know, I started really going beyond what I don't know, this year I dabbled into spaces I'm familiar with, blah blah blah. My one friend, I think he's using suggestions because I think it's pretty broad, it's variety, so I was like, this is the year for last name drop, sorry. Maybe I don't know, maybe I won't believe that. Maybe that's just my last name. And I literally, if you look, like I said, if you look at my last name, the only thing you're gonna find, first off, you're not gonna know how to spell it. Try as you might, you will not spell it right. My last name is disgusting. But if you were to spell it right, the only thing you're gonna find is my 6th grade Pinterest account with a bunch of Sims 4 CC. That's all you're gonna find. Yeah, I expanded my mind, I expanded my ears. I listened to a bunch of different music this year. Yeah, and also I figured out I used to have a really hard time sleeping. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. I'd either wake up early and get stomach aches, or I'd just wake up in the middle of the night, and I couldn't go to sleep. Probably due to something going on up here, am I right? But I found that last December, not this December, last December 2023, I realized falling asleep to music doesn't make me wake up in the middle of the night usually. Sometimes it does, but I usually can go back to sleep. So I've just been doing that. I don't listen to music every single night. Sometimes I fall asleep watching a YouTube video. You don't care. This is about my Spotify Wrapped. Anywho, I listened to, does it say how many songs I listened to? I think I listened to something I don't know. I'll put up what songs I listened to, how many songs I listened to, because I don't have that screenshot. But I listened to 2,312 artists this year. Wow. She's adventurous. She's really adventurous. I'm proud of her. And my top song, who wants to guess my top song? The shirt is a hint. The shirt is a hint, you guys. My top song was When the Sun Hits, by Slowdive. Which I'm kind of surprised about, but also makes sense. I thought that was, I tried to predict my Spotify Wrapped, and I was way off. Like I said, I had no freaking idea, but this was number 3. There's, like I said, there's one person who I really thought was going to be on my Spotify, just is not. You also will notice a theme with who cracked the top 5, and I'm not proud of this. But anyways, streamed it a total of 123 times, and I'm the top 0.005% of listeners world freaking wide. Yeah. Check it. Name 3 songs. I freaking could. I went to the concert. That's actually where I got this. I forgot to say, I never mentioned that. Yeah, I went to a concert about a month ago at this point, less than a month ago, with my dad. It was super fun, but I had the worst headache in the world after it. And that's not a diss on Slowdive. That's just a diss on my brain for being stupid and getting overstimulated and too much sensory overload, I guess. But anyways, so my top songs this year, obviously, When the Sun Hits, Slowdive. Number 2, another Slowdive song, which is my favorite Slowdive song, Allison. Actually, is it my favorite Slowdive song? It used to be my... I don't know. We're not going to get into all this. I'm not supposed to have a mental breakdown on camera. This is just... I'm just relaying the data to you guys, and you guys are like, okay, cool. Like, you guys don't care? What's your favorite Slowdive song? You don't give an F, and that's okay, because I respect that. But yeah, so... Allison by Slowdive, Wildflower by Beach House. I've been getting really into Beach House. Again, you guys don't care, but I've been getting really into Beach House, and oh my god, I love their music. Oh my freaking god. Like, my favorite songs, Master of None, obviously it's like one of their biggest songs, but Chariot in the Chariot, is it it's Chariot, sorry, like a chariot, chariot, sorry, it's such an ancient word. No one has freaking chariots anymore. She's So Lovely, off the one with the little girl. I used to think the little girl was Anne Frank. But anyways, that's my number 3. Number 4, Andromeda. Is that good? There's a big wide open galaxy. I also got really into Waste Blood this year. God, I need to either commit to maybe I'll edit this one a little bit. Maybe I'll do it. Okay, Ella Shula is deciding she's gonna cut this video maybe a little bit, or maybe she won't, because she's all over the place. And my 5th song, which this is really surprising to me. I think when I fall asleep, this song just comes on shuffle a lot. See Swallow Me by the Cocteau Twins. And that is shocking to me. Like, yeah, I like that song, but I didn't think it was one of my top 5. But anyways, my favorite part of Spotify Wrapped is like they go along with a theme. They're niche little categories. Like, one of mine was like, last year it was like, in the evening you were a soft, hopeless, romantic, bittersweet cottagecore. What the hell does that mean? Hey, what the fuck did you just say to me, Spotify? What does that mean? But anyways, so this one, they did like months, like little phases. You were, my 2024 music evolution is what they called it. My January chill abstract rap, which makes sense. I listened to a lot of music at the beginning of the year, and I still like listen to a lot of music, but like, I was really finding myself. Shut up. Hey, can you kill yourself? Can I say that on YouTube? So anyways, yeah, I also would not say A$AP Rocky is chill abstract rap. I would say Brockhampton is, but I wouldn't say Kanye West is either. But yeah, I listen to artists like Brockhampton, Kanye West, and A$AP Rocky. And that was my January. And you can see that in my top artists. You can see that. I'm not gonna spoil, but you can see chill abstract rap had a chokehold on me for a long time. And I'm not gonna complain. It's a good genre. It's probably like, I don't really listen to like traditional rap. I mean, sometimes like I hate Drake. And I just want the people to know that. And I know like I'm not like, a lot of people hate Drake, but God, he's just such a whiny little bitch to me. And is that a little much? Maybe, but he's also a pedophile. So yeah. But anyways, my May was Witchy Noise Shoegaze. Isn't that beautiful? Listening to artists like Slowdive, My Bloody Valentine, and Panchico. Is that how you say it? Again, I don't know how to say. I'm sorry, I'm illiterate. I don't know how to read. My sister's dyslexic. I think she passed some of it on to me. I think it's contagious. I think researchers need to look into this because I can feel words getting harder to spell and read and pronounce. But yeah, I would say like that's like the two sides to my music taste. I kind of feel like Riley from Hive Mind, like their whole channel is basically based around rap, but he's a shoegazer too, you know, and that's kind of the duality of man, the duality of me. So me and Riley, kind of interlinked. Is this parasocial? Maybe a little bit, but like, hey, we're kind of the same person. Invite me on the show. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to Detroit. I'm never going to Detroit. But anyways, okay, the last one I had, my June. I have no fucking clue what this means. I think this was just because, like, I was having a really indie summer with my friend. With my friend Julie, it was indie. It was indie AF. It was indie AF. And I don't mean that, like, we listen to popular artists. I don't mean, like, indie, like, underground. I mean, like, indie, POV indie, like, oh my god, hot girl, beads in her hair, blah 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 blah. We were just indie. We got a Minecraft kite and we flew it around the beach, and that's just who we are. That's just who we are. But anyways, my June, pumpkin spice beach indie. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. This one makes the least amount, because I can kind of picture it like witchy noise, shoegaze, chill abstract rap. That is a genre. Witchy noise, shoegaze makes sense to me vaguely. What the hell? How is pumpkin spice a genre? Pumpkin spice beach indie? Beach indie makes sense to me. What the hell is pumpkin spice doing there? I don't know. Listening to artists like Mac DeMarco, Phoebe Bridgers, and TV Girl. Because me and my friend love TV Girl. We went to their concert last freaking year and it was so much fun. But yeah, so those are my genres. Now onto the Big Daddy, the whole thing all together. My top 5 artists who you've freaking been waiting for, who you've been teetering on that subscribe button, you've been teetering on clicking the bell, but now I'm telling you, you can put your worries to rest and subscribe because it's coming up. I'm delivering. Don't worry guys, this one's on me tonight. Eat up. Sorry. So my number 5, this was a kind of a shock to me, but it's Mac DeMarco, which actually makes a lot of sense because this is gonna sound like an insult to Mac DeMarco. I like his music, but like I don't listen to it awake. I love listening to his music when I sleep. And that sounds so mean, but his music is great to fall asleep to. And I'm not, his music is sleepy and boring. No, I'd say the same thing about Beach House, except I like Beach House a little bit more. But I love falling asleep to Mac DeMarco. And this isn't an insult. It's just my truth. And if you can't handle that, then what are you doing here? Get out of here. The woke mob might come after me for this one, but I don't give a F. Sorry. Should I cut that out? Okay, 4th, Brockhampton, which is surprising, but also not surprising. I wasn't sure if they were gonna make this because I listened to them like religiously at the beginning of the year. Winter, oh, I was bumping Brockhampton like no one's business. And I know I keep seeing like, oh, Brockhampton's just like a cringy like high school phase. Shut up. Let me enjoy my stuff. Let me enjoy, like, I get it. Like, maybe it'll pass. Maybe I will look at their music and be like, wow, that was very high school of me. But let me have fun. My favorite Brockhampton song right now, I don't know, I haven't been that into Brockhampton. Summer's obviously great. I love Team. I really like Tanya. Mother, I am sorry, I never pick up. Oh. Number 3, Alex G. I had a big Spring was the spring. The spring had sprung and sprung had spring, and it was Alex G. Congrats, it's Alex G. I was trying to do like a whole like baby, like, oh my gosh, it's a boy, but you couldn't, that didn't really come through, but just pretend it made sense. But yeah, I listened to a lot of Alex G in the spring. Not similarly, but in the spring, I was really working on perfecting dribbling between my legs with a basketball. I know my skill set in basketball is like -0. It's not a number. -20. That's better. So yeah, that's why that's there. And number 2, I'm freaking celibate, Radiohead. I used to celibate, but I don't fuck around no more. I'm celibate. I fucking love that song. I'm really getting into that Danny Brown album. Did he come out with a new album? I'm pretty sure he did. I need to listen to it. I also need to listen to the new TV Girl album with George Clayton. Isn't that his name? God, there's so much music I have to listen to in such little time in the day, you know? And I also have to finish my book, Beloved. I can't wait to start talking about books. My friend Taryn got me into books again. It's happening. If you're a book nerd, watch out, because I'm new on the scene. I'm not new on the scene. I've been here since about 8th grade. That was very like Jennifer Aniston of me. Okay, number 1, the Big Daddy. Actually, Daddy is fitting for this. My best friend, JPEG Mafia, and I freaking love his music with all my might. Like, it's like, I really loved listening to it at the beginning of the year, and I, like, in the summer, I was like, I'm indie. I love Adrian Lenker. Shut up. I do love Adrian Lenker. Lenker. But, like, recently it's just, like, winter rolls around, and I'm like, damn, Peggy. But I've been talking for so long, but I just want to say I didn't like this year's theme. It wasn't as fun. I was kind of disappointed with Spotify Wrapped this year. I felt like it was a little bit more fun last year. I don't know. Like, the whole horoscope thing, was that the year before? It might have been. But I feel like last year was a little bit more fun. I don't know. I just like the design of last year's. It was just a little boring for my taste. But last year, this is kind of humiliating because I was a very different girl last year. 16-year-old me, different person than 17, then I'm thinking of a word, but I can't think of it, so I'm just gonna say I'm profound now, and you get it. Number 5, Phoebe Bridgers. Still love Phoebe Bridgers, just don't listen to her as much, because honestly, she just doesn't have that much music. She has, like, 2 albums, and, like, she's featured on a couple songs here and there. Oh, but she does in Boy Genius. But I don't really listen to Boy Genius. Who cares? Number 4, thing I'm most embarrassed about, queef jerky. I won't be taking questions. Number 3, TV Girl. Like I said, love TV Girl. Don't listen to them as much anymore, but I do love TV Girl. Because after a while, I just felt like all their songs kind of sounded the same. Which I also keep bringing up Beach House. Apparently I'm in love with them. Which I also feel like TV Girl, Cigarettes After Sex, and Beach House, all their songs kind of sound the same, but I feel like Beach House pulls it off the best. Because, like, there's, like, a distinct sound. Like, I don't know, Beach House is just phenomenal, and I fucking love them, and I just can't shut up about them, apparently. Anyways, number 2, Tyler, the Creator. I had a big Igor phase. Was that actually last year? That might have been 10th grade. I don't know. But it was a thing. And number 1, my mommy, Lana Del Rey. And this is the first year in, like, years since I remember doing Spotify Wrapped, that I'm gonna go ahead and close this, that she wasn't on my Spotify Wrapped. And speaking of her not being on my Spotify Wrapped, I don't know if you picked up on this, but yeah, there is actually 0 women. 0 women, and that's shocking to me. I was shocked. I really thought Fiona Apple was gonna be on my Spotify Wrapped. I've been listening, I guess it's because recently I've been listening to a lot of her, but, like, even, like, before I don't know, I'm just, like, I'm gobsmacked that she wasn't up there. I thought at least Across the Universe was going to be one of my top songs, because I used to listen to that song on repeat. But, like, yeah, no Fiona Apple, like, no Lana Del Rey, no Bjork, no women, and that is astounding to me. Wow, I need to do better next year and listen to even less women, because I think I've gotten 10 times smarter because I haven't had to hear the feminazis yap about equality. Shut up, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean any of what I just said. I'm a #feminist, and I love feminism, and I love women, and no one can ever take that away from me. We'll have to see with this presidency, am I right, though? Okay, I'm just gonna cut it here. Bye.